Hi there everyone, welcome to my channel Aqualuna 73. This is going to be a zodiac sign reading and we're going to do Sagittarius now. So thank you to everyone for subscribing and watching my content, and thank you for being here. I haven't done zodiac readings in quite a while, so okay, I decided to do it again. Okay, so we're going to do love and relationships. And love and relationships are not only romantic, okay? We also have family and friends. And yeah, so those are also love relationships. So we're going to do Sagittarius. We're going to do yours today. I'm going to use this stick here. Okay, and this one. And I think I'm going to use this one as well. So Sagittarius, the download that I got for you, oh my gosh, I haven't even shuffled yet, and there's a card that just flipped out. Yes, this card, I'm going to take it, this card just flipped out. This is a the Nine of Swords. And this is exactly the type of energy. I haven't even started to shuffle yet, and the card just flew out of the deck. So this gives me an indication that you're deeply in this energy of the Nine of Swords. Okay. It could be, excuse me, it could be that this Nine of Swords is you feeling depressed about the situation. I don't know exactly what this is. Okay, so it is another card that just flipped. Okay. Okay. This is your energy. And this is whoever you're dealing with. It could be several individuals involved. It could be a family dynamic. Okay. But you in this energy of depression, maybe anxiety. I don't know what this is and why you're feeling this way. It's almost like you're in a situation, whoever you are, the people around you are happy, but you're not happy, Sagittarius. Okay, it could be a scenario of a mother taking care of her kids, a single parent having a huge amount of responsibility, like they're raising their kids on their own. Okay, so there's basically this energy of someone burdened. But whoever this person is, it could be that you're a single mother. This is the, what is this, the Ten of Cups. It could be that you are very supportive of energy. You someone, you carry everyone. Okay, you may be a parent, but it comes across that you carry some type of responsibility, and the people around you are happy. It's almost like this thing, something that I saw. I don't know what this is, Sagittarius, but the other thing that also popped up into my mind when I did your download was there's this energy of you being in the middle of something. Like I said, it could be some type of family dynamic. Okay, you're unhappy in the situation and you may be observing something, and you're basically just letting it slide and not saying anything. Okay, you're not saying anything, you're just watching something play out in a family dynamic, and you're not saying anything. I don't see you as like this, Sagittarius. You're fire sign, you're very outspoken. So why would you even hold yourself back and not speak your mind regarding whatever this is? what this is. And I'm trying to think of an example of what I think, what type of scenario this could be, okay? But you observing this, you see the people around you are happy. I don't know if they are so happy, their backs are turned. So I'm not thinking that they are aware of your feelings, okay? You maybe haven't expressed yourself regarding something. It could be any type of family dynamic. Maybe you're in a family dynamic where you're basically the one that carries the family, you're the pleaser. And everyone, sorry, another card fell. Everyone is happy except for you. This is your card. This card just flipped out again. I don't know, but the cards are flipping up now. There's some justice that's going to play out in your favor. And whatever this justice is, it's going to help these people who are involved in this dynamic, this family situation. They're going to need to do some type of introspection with this Hermit card. Or the other scenario is also playing off here is almost like whoever these individuals are, they wanting you to address something. Okay, they might see you. Okay, this is the thing here. Okay, these two things that play off in my head, and I don't know what the one, I can't remember what the one movie was. Okay, the one movie was a book that was written by Steve Harvey, Think Like a Man, and they made it into like a two-part movie. Okay, and then the other thing is a insert of a movie that I remember of Jennifer Aniston, where she had her daughter and she basically also wanted a career. I think she basically raised her daughter. I don't know, can't remember which movie this was, but she had this specific scene in this movie where she actually scolded her daughter. Okay, and she was very, very angry. And you know, it's almost like those obnoxious, I don't know who you are. If you have a daughter, if you have a son, it could be a scenario where you basically having issues with your child. Okay, it could be a son, a daughter. It may be more like a mother daughter dynamic. Okay, and you basically feeling this person is ungrateful. Or this is the energy that I pick up here. Maybe you're feeling this person is ungrateful because in this movie of Jennifer Aniston, she basically tells us, you know, I think she swears at her daughter there, and the daughter's like shocked and said, "Really? Are you really doing this?" And she said, "Yes, yes, I am, because I had enough. I had enough of your moods. I had enough of this and that. I had enough being tolerant because I have feelings too. I also have desires, and I am also human. So I am also entitled to make mistakes and have a career and have a life." Okay, so maybe this is a scenario where, like I said, listen, I'm a parent too. Okay, if you're a parent and you basically have a dynamic playing out here where you're very giving mother, you're constantly giving, and you're basically feeling depleted, okay, and the people around you are happy, but you're basically not happy. And now you basically may be edgy and moody, and they asking, why you like this? But the reason why you like this is because you're taking care of everybody else, okay? And you're basically not getting a break. It's almost like this reel also that I saw somewhere of having a dog. It's like having a toddler. You watch each other go potty, and you constantly wants to know what is in the other person's mouth, or they want to know what is in your mouth and you want to know what is in their mouth, because they will literally eat almost anything, okay, sniff on everything. So but that's the truth. Okay, having a dog is like having a child. and you're responsible for that child. Okay, so this could be some type of dynamic like this playing out here. Okay, a mother-daughter dynamic where there's like maybe tension, but you need to express yourself. Okay, because whatever is going to happen here is justice for you, and whoever the other party is involved in this dynamic, it's going to this thing is basically going to force him to go into hermit mode and to some type of introspection as to why some type of dynamic. This could be an outburst that's going to happen, okay? And I don't want it to be an outburst because don't go there, Sagittarius. You're Sagittarius, your fire sign, so please be vigilant because you might just say something that you regret at the end of the day. So, okay, let us think. The other scenario that I also picked up is, like I said, the book of Steve Harvey, Think Like a Man, and it's the specific, and I'm going to tell you now, it's the specific that scene that played out. Just hold on, I want to drink some water quickly. In the first movie of Think Like a Man, basically the movie is about a group of black male friends. Okay, and they're dating these women. One is a chef, and I can't remember what all of the occupations were, but one of them I remember was a chef. There was this other guy that dated the single mom, okay, and he was like a mommy's boy. I think he was his mom's only child, and he loved his mother very much. His mother she had a very strong personality. She was a very independent, strong woman, and she probably raised a son alone, and very opinionated, and well, a very peppery and spicy person. Okay, so basically, I don't know if that was confirmation. I don't know why, but anyway, so there's this specific scene where he basically dates this woman with a single mother. She's a very lovely single mother, okay, and she's like the type of personality you can walk a mile with her, because she like totally is not abrasive, okay, with his mother, even though this woman treats her like you know, the like that word, uh and but basically at the end of the day he needs to choose, okay, because she basically wants to interfere in their relationship, and she's very bossy, and he doesn't want to, basically doesn't want to choose between his mother and the person that's going to become his wife. So there could be something similar playing out here like that too, okay, like a man that's in the middle of a doting mother that raised him alone, okay, a single mother, and he's basically dating a woman that's also a single mother, and but the lady that he ends up marrying, she like handles the situation so extremely mature. She's very mature. Okay, so wow, and the way she handles this woman, and yeah, man, she does it with so much grace. The way she handles that in-law, that mother-in-law, oh my goodness, she handles that woman with so much grace. It's almost like a killer with kindness kind of thing, you see. So I don't know what the situation is for you. So you need to speak up, Sagittarius. Maybe you should take cues from this movie where it says how this woman handled the situation. She handled it with grace, okay, with respect and grace for herself, for the person that she was with, as well as for the mother of her husband. So I think you should go watch that movie. It's very beautiful. So basically the movie is about these group of male friends, and they find out that the woman that they're dating and married to is using Steve Harvey's advice against them in the book. So what they do is they want to take revenge. It basically backfires with him. Okay, so because at the end of the day, Steve Harvey knows exactly. Okay, I'm speaking, I don't think he knows everything, but he knows a few things, and he basically enlightens women regarding these things and how men think. Okay, so he just gave women advice, valuable advice. Okay, and I think there's a lot of men that don't like that. He gave us basically a peek into a man's brain. So Ace of Cups is your card. Okay, and then the other person's card is this card, King of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so okay, I haven't even discussed these because I was still busy talking about the movie. So basically there could be a scenario like that playing out here. You are this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Sagittarius. Very solid and sound in your approach about everything. And maybe you're very slow also in your approach on how you handle the situation. But the universe is asking you to step up. The reason why is you have a deeply connected bond with these people. I think it's more than one individual. I think this is a family dynamic playing out here. It could be any one of those examples I mentioned, okay? So, it could be either a couple, or it could be a mother-daughter relationship, or it could be like a family dynamic, like the one that I mentioned about the man, the woman, and the mother. Or the other scenario that also plays off here is like, I also see this other dynamic of more than one person. One person basically in a huge family, and this person has some type of perspective about something, and there's something happening or being discussed in this family, and this person is basically standing on the sidelines and watching the family discuss the specific person or topic in the family. And this person is not necessarily agreeing with what they're doing or saying, but they're not saying anything, and the universe wants you to step up. Okay, so I'm not sure, I don't know what this is. The universe wants you to be supportive this about the situation. I don't know if someone in the family is being attacked, okay, or discussed, and whoever you are, you need to basically defend this individual, or I have no idea what this is. Like I said, it could be that somebody's, this is the other thing that also plays. Oh my god, I'm getting a lot of examples. Okay, I'm getting a lot of examples. There's this other scene in the movie Empire. Okay, there's a series on Netflix. I haven't watched this. It's just not all of the stuff I watched, okay? But my kids mostly watch these things, and I would sometimes be busy and I would just get a glimpse when I walk past the television going to put some laundry in the washing machine or something to that effect. So there was this specific scene where Terrence Howard, okay, and what was the other woman's name? I can't remember what her name was, but she starred in The Color Purple, the second one, okay, and she had this like salary dispute with Oprah. I can't remember what the name was. In oh, her surname was an H. I can't remember what the name is, but anyway, basically I think they're brother and sister in this series. Okay, so they're having this family dinner, And she basically goes sits at the head of the table. They're a very wealthy family, and she black family, and she goes sits at the head of the table, and the wife comes in, Terrence Howard's wife, I assume it's his wife, and she says, "But you're sitting in my place. This is my seat, and that's my husband's seat. This is our house. This is how we sit when we have guests." Okay, so she was very rude, and she said, "No, darling, why don't you go just sit there? Scoot, go sit there next to your husband." And her husband calls her, and he takes her hand, and he says, "I'm sorry. Okay, sit next to me. I want you here next to me." So she basically then tells the guests welcome and thank you for being here, and just have a wonderful meal and dig in. And the other one interferes and says, "In this family, we say grace before we eat." Okay. So basically, there's some type of situation like that playing out here. You could have uh, a scenario like that. I don't know what this is, okay? I'm just telling you the downloads that I get. So you are in this energy. This thing is like becoming a little bit overbearing with this Ace of Cups, okay? And this is exactly what I was afraid of, and this is what I want you to prevent, because if you're not going to address the situation, there's going to be some outbursts. You see this cup? This cup is overflowing. Today, the Ace of Cups is not an abundance of something good. It's going to be something that bursts like a dam, okay? Because somebody is not expressing the concern about something. So I don't know what exactly this is. Sorry, I just drank more water. This is the other individual, the King of Pentacles. Like I said, it could be a relationship that you have. The people you may be dating. The people don't like the person that you're dating. Um, you, the Queen of Pentacles. This person is the King of Pentacles. You could both be professional people. Okay, it could be something like that. The other day I had this download about the movie Get Out, of this black guy dating this white woman. Okay, so it could be an interracial uh, um, thing, and the family is not supportive. I don't know exactly what this is, but there's nothing wrong with these individuals. It's just there's a situation that needs to be addressed. It involves a queen and a king of pentacles. Okay, this thing needs to be addressed with this Knight of Swords head on. Okay, I don't know if you're trying to protect somebody's feelings here, but I strongly get the feeling that there's going to be an outburst, because someone is being attacked in a situation, and someone is witnessing someone being attacked, and this person is basically just standing there and watching this thing being or happening. And it's like, I don't know, but I strongly get the feeling there's a anger also in the situation. There's already anger here with this Ace of Cups and this Knight of Swords. It's just a matter of time before somebody snaps. I don't know what this is, okay? Sorry guys, I'm just going to pick up this. Oh my gosh, these tools that fell off. You need to, sorry guys, this cards fell here. This is the, what is this? Four of Coins. And this is the Five of Swords. Okay. You need to address the situation, because this is what this person needs from you. This person is here in this energy. They're holding onto their, it's almost like they're holding onto their self-worth in this situation, or trying to hold onto their self-worth. And this is the energy that you need to go into, because this person needs your support, whoever they are. I don't know who you're dealing with here. Okay? There's somebody that needs your support, Sagittarius, and you need to speak up about something. Okay? And you actually seeing something happening, something unfair. Okay? And you basically not addressing this thing, and you also see this boiling pot, and it's boiling already. Okay? And it's almost like a situation of, you might not want to interfere in the situation, but it's going to affect you, because if something explodes and bursts, it's like a bomb. Okay? It's going, the shrapnel going to fly everywhere, and there's a lot of innocent victims that are going to suffer in the situation if it's not addressed. I have no idea what the type of dynamic this is. I mentioned quite a few examples, okay? But this person is holding on to their life, onto the emotions. It's like I'm feeling kind of sorry for this individual here. I don't know who this is. You need to be the Knight of Swords and this individual here. Could be maybe a friend, you're seeing a friend being attacked or something to that. I want to know what direction is this relationship going to head in. Okay. Where is this dynamic going to head in? This is the Eight of Swords. As I asked, in what direction is it? This is, if there's not anything, I don't know if, you'd feel, you basically, this energy, okay? It's like you hold the power in your hands to change the situation. Okay, it's like you, I don't know, holding the fabric of something together. Okay, like a thread. There's some type of thread that you're holding on to. And you basically have the power to change this by just, these things around her is very loose. She can just shake it off and take off a blindfold and address the situation. Okay, it depends entirely on you, because you have the power to do so. I don't think, I wouldn't say this person doesn't have the power to defend themselves. Okay, this is not what I'm picking up. This is a strong individual, but there's some type of unfairness playing out here, and this person needs support, because this person is being basically attacked by a group of people. This is what I strongly feel. Okay, it could be you, like I don't know why this is coming, Little House on the Prairie. Why is Little House on the Prairie coming up? Okay, the reason probably because Little House on the Prairie, they were a big family. Okay, it is a very old series that was on television when I was a child. It was about an American family living in the countryside. It was like in a Western type of style movie. Okay, so those cowboy type of style movies. So basically, it's a huge family, maybe of, I don't know how many siblings. I don't know what this is. I'm going to ask, what last lessons and messages do you have for Sagittarius regarding the situation? What do they need to do, and what lessons and messages do you have for them, please and thank you? take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. Okay, so basically you're having some type of discomfort. Okay, and whatever this dynamic is requires you to step out of a comfort zone, step out of, I don't know what this comfort zone is. It could be this family, it could be even you, it's a business, a family business, okay, and you working in this family business. And you need to step out of the comfort zone of that family business. I don't know what this is, okay. I don't know if the other thing that I also packed, I said family business. The other dynamic is it could be a situation where you basically see, okay, this is also coming up. There was this ad that I saw about a company in America. They weren't making any money anymore and they had to be innovative on how they, I think it was a painting company. Okay, so the products didn't sell anymore and they had to find an innovative way to basically make their business go further. And so they basically changed one of the products. They saw one of the products that they had, children love to play with it. Okay, and so they renamed it Play-Doh, and this is how Play-Doh. Okay, and people still, I mean, kids still play with Play-Doh in kindergarten. So I don't know exactly what this is. Okay, it could be a dynamic where you need to maybe make a suggestion to the heads of the business, and because there's maybe a need for this, and I think you may be too scared to address this because you don't want them to think that you, I don't know, okay, you might, I don't know what your reasons are that you're scared, but I strongly get the feeling if you address the situation, if this is a job dynamic and you address and you make your suggestions on how you think a situation should be and how you can save the company or whatever, you should do this because I think it will be appreciated by the people. Okay, anyway, whatever this is, good luck with this, and thank you for watching. God bless you guys. Okay, bye.